Good morning and happy Wednesday to all of your sunshiny faces. So it is about 10:30, a little after 10:30, and I am going to start dinner for tonight already because I'm making it in the crock pot. So I actually gotta get the crock pot down apparently because it's all the way up in the top thing of the shelf or whatever. But I got dressed, did my hair, did my makeup, and I took a shower and got the dogs fed. I still need to eat something, but I am also going to probably do my laundry today just because I am running out of stuff to wear. I'm in sweatpants today and a tank top, but it's so nice out too. It's like it doesn't even matter. Like I could be in shorts today, which I guess is good because, you know, I'm running out of jeans. So it's like, I think it's like 50s or 60s or something like that today, but it's kind of cloudy out, so it's not like super warm. I guess it looked like it was raining earlier too. But I guess Bliss is just chilling here after her breakfast. Blissy, Bliss, Bliss. Oh, Bliss, Blissy, Bliss. He's so cute. Okay, let's do it again. Ready? Okay, put your paw down. Yes, do you have a question, Bliss? You're so funny, girl. So anyways, guys, I'm going to start on dinner and show you guys what I need for that tonight. Here's everything I'm going to need for the recipe that I'm making tonight. I'll show you guys that in a second. I need, it called for 2 pounds of the, like, pork roast, I guess. I'm using, like, 2 in here, but it's about, like, a little under 4 pounds. Black pepper, Dijon mustard, sage. It called for, I think, like 1.5 pounds of sweet potatoes, but I'm using 3 of them. I don't know how much exactly that weighs. A little bit of apple juice, brown sugar, 2 apples. The recipe calls for 4, but I'm just going to use 2 because I figured I'm using more sweet potatoes than I think the recipe is anyway. And then 3 onions. And I don't know if I said sage already. This is a recipe that I'm using. It is this heritage pork roast. And it also calls for cornstarch, but I don't think I have cornstarch and I forgot to pick it up. So I am going to just use some flour. And that is basically what it's supposed to look like. So, yeah, we'll see how it ends up turning out. But that's what I'm going to make for dinner tonight. Here's the crock pot, guys, all stacked to the brim with the pork roast dinner for tonight. I think I'm going to cook it on high for like at least a good portion of the cooking time because it says 7 to 8 hours on low, and it's 11 o'clock now, and so that would mean like it'd be done for anywhere from like 6 or later, and so that's like too late to eat dinner. So I'm gonna cook it on high, and if it looks like it's gonna be too done like before then, I could always move it to low or switch it to just keep warm and let it finish cooking, you know, finish cooking and then move it to keep warm. So that might be what I end up doing, but yeah, it actually smells pretty good too, but I realized there's a little too much sweet potato in there, but you know, it'll be fine. So it's still all fit. I mean, just barely, but it's still all fit. I wanted to share with you guys what I'm using to make the salad for tonight, since I did switch it up just a tad bit from the one I was making last week. I'm using one of the organic romaine hearts. I'm going to use another, like a little less than 1/3 of this cucumber. These are just the seedless cucumbers. Again, another organic carrot. I got a head of lettuce. I cut it into like thirds, and I used 1/3 of it yesterday. I'm going to use another 1/3 today, and then probably 2 tomatoes. And then shred the carrot on top and throw it in there with the dinner is pretty much done for tonight. I just pulled out of the crock pot, so I'm going to real quick whip up this salad and then we'll have dinner. Dinner is done. We've got the salad. I also added some of the salad from earlier in the week, or I think it was last Friday or something like that, because it was still perfectly fine and we didn't use it all up. So I'm going to throw it in here so that then when we do end up finishing the salad or whatever is left, I can put it in the same Tupperware. And then we've got the pork roast and then some sweet potatoes, apples, onions in there, and that's that too. And then with the we've got some gravy like stuff to put over the top. I just thickened it up a little bit. So that is what's for dinner tonight. Well, it is about 7 o'clock. We are going to start watching the Blackhawks, but Matthew actually got on to the high school JV volleyball team, and we are now going to watch the Blackhawks game. I'm done with dinner, and I'm going to actually make the breakfast for tomorrow. I'm going to pre-make it and then just let everybody warm it up in the microwave for tomorrow. But it's going to be like those egg like mini quiches with ham. So that's what I'm going to make. I've made them once before, I think for like Christmas morning or something like that. But they're actually pretty easy, and I hope they'll taste fine warmed up. If they don't, then I obviously know I won't make them again. But I can't like wake up at like 5 o'clock when my dad wakes up in the morning to make it. But I was like, I still want to make breakfast for everybody, and like, you know, because everybody's always like, they always have either like just cereal or else like they don't eat breakfast. So I was like, no, like gotta figure something out. So I made the parfaits for 2 days this week, today and then on Monday, I guess Tuesday they had them. Or wait, no. Monday and today they ended up having them. And then yesterday I made the crock pot breakfast. So, and it just stayed on overnight and was done in the morning, which was perfect. And these ones I'm going to make in the oven real quick, and then I'll just put them in like a Tupperware or something like that, and they can just warm them up in the morning. So I gotta find all the ingredients that I need for this. Pretty much what I'm gonna need. In the past too, I don't know if I made it with the ham before too. I've made them I think twice, and one time I ended up cutting up like bell pepper, which I don't think I have enough bell pepper. Maybe I have a green one. I'll double check too. But I'm using some Black Forest ham. I'm using some green onions, cheddar cheese, sea salt, pepper, eggs. I'll probably need a dozen, and these ones are a little bit older, so I'm going to do the 6 that are in here and then the other 6 that are in the newer one. And then instead of just using a whole dozen, I'm splitting it up. I'm making it complicated. And a little bit of milk, which I don't think the direction calls for milk, but we have just a little bit left over. I think I'm going to do a dozen, which this holds 12, but normally I think I end up having, maybe I'll make a little bit less than 12, because I think in the past I've done 10 eggs, and it'll fill this up just enough because you add a little bit extra like cheese and everything like that, so it's not like 1 egg exactly per little mini quiche. Or I could possibly like double the recipe and then do 2, because we have another 10 of these. If I have enough ham, I'll do that, just so that I can have these then for everybody for Thursday and also for Friday for breakfast. If it's fine and can be warmed up, then I'll do probably like 2 dozen. They're all finished. I made 2 dozen of them, I believe, and I used 1.5 dozen eggs for them. And I did run out of the ham, so I made a few of them without, but you know, that's fine, so for whatever. And so yeah, but they look pretty good. I'm gonna let them cool, and then I'm gonna add or put them in a big gallon freezer bag, and then put them in the fridge, and then let everybody warm them up in the morning for breakfast. Right, Matthew? That's what you're gonna have for breakfast? So yeah, they're just simple little things. You can have like 3 or 4 of them, you know, or whatever. So, you know, just easy breakfast to make the night before and let everybody have them for breakfast. So guys, I'm pretty sure that I am going to head to bed for tonight because it is just about 10 or so. We watched the Hawks game. Oh my gosh, it was so insanely intense. It was crazy. We led up until like the last period, 1-0, and then they ended up scoring in a power play, and then they didn't score. They had a power play, the first power play in the 3rd period. Then the second power play they were on, they ended up scoring. It was like only a few minutes later, and then they had another power play. They ended up scoring again. So right, it's 2-1 now, and then Panarin scores he scored in regulation time with like, it was 2 minutes I think left or something like that. Yeah, it was under 2 minutes. It was like 1.5 minutes or something. Then they go into overtime, and nobody scored in overtime, so it went into a shootout. It was such a close shootout. Literally, it was, I think it went to like round 6 or something like that. And then they ended up scoring and winning though. But yeah guys, we didn't pull out a win, but it was a super close game. It was really fun to watch though. But you know, we still got a tie, which is good, but we didn't get the win. So I got most of my laundry done today. I still have like 1 more load I have to finish up real quick, which I'll probably end up doing in the morning when I wake up. But I did not get a vlog up today. I actually completely forgot about it, guys, which is my bad. I will try really hard and try and get them all caught up. I don't even know what it is, guys. Like, because I'm behind, I'm like, haven't been able to like catch up. But on Friday, I don't think I'm actually going walking with my friend because I think she's babysitting on Friday too. So I could just work on Friday then and like do today and tomorrow, like power through it and hopefully get most of them up. But yeah, it's like I'll do really good, or like I'll get like 3 or 4 vlogs done in like one day, and then it'll be like 2 days where I don't get any done, and then it was like, well, now it defeated the whole purpose in getting like 4 done in one day. And so yeah. Anyways though, I think Bliss can end the vlog for tonight because she got a hairbrush today, didn't you? And your skin is so, well, your fur is so silky smooth. So you want to end the vlog? Say,
if you enjoyed today's vlog, make sure you give it a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye!
Dinner for tonight was delicious. Oh my goodness, guys, it was really good actually. And I've made probably like 2 or 3 recipes out of here so far, and none of them I really loved, and this was probably one of the ones that I liked. And I don't know, like, okay, because this is like such a newer cookbook, all of our cookbooks are like really old, like, I mean really old. Like, I guess I like this one because it has like good like pictures in it, right? And I like pictures, so I know kind of like what the recipe will look like. Granted, this one didn't have a picture though, but like for most of the time, like I like to know like what it should look like, you know, when I'm done making it. And so most of the other ones have like really old pictures, or they don't have pictures like at all. And so, or like, you know, not that they're old, like it doesn't give you a good description of like the recipe, but I don't know.